Hello everyone, my name is ROKKEAN and I'm holding metric number DFORM 2007950. So in this video, my group will explain on how does the ILS works and also include a case study based on ILS. So first of all, before going into how does the ILS works, I'm going to give a brief definition on what is an ILS. So ILS stands for Instrument Landing Systems, and it is a ground-based radio navigation system that helps pilots to guide the aircraft both vertically and also horizontally towards the runway to perform a landing. And ILS is very important for airports because it increases the reliability of every landings, reduces the decision altitude, and also most importantly ensures the pilots understand the runway regardless of the conditions of the airport or the runway. So now I'm going to explain on how the ILS operates. So ILS operates by transmitting two radio transmissions from the landing runway, which is a 90 Hz frequency and also a 150 Hz frequency. And also at the same time, the ILS will also transmit a radio signal that indicates the ILS identification code. Usually at the end of the runway, a localizer antenna will be built alongside multiple other directional antennas. Localizers are responsible to provide pilots with horizontal guidance. At the aircraft, the ILS receiver will receive the signal and interpret the signal and then report to the pilot on which side the aircraft is situated to. And with this information, the pilots will adjust the position of the aircraft accordingly. When both of the signals of the localizers are overlapping each other, it means that the aircraft is flying perfectly down towards the course of the landing towards the runway. A glide slope antenna, on the other hand, provides pilots with vertical guidance, and it works also the same as a localizer using two radio transmissions, which are 90 Hz frequency and also 150 Hz frequency. So objects below 5,000 feet above ground level have the potential to reflect the glide slope signals, thus resulting in a false glide slope. And usually these false glide slopes are often at around 9 to 12 degrees angles, and pilots are thought to approach a glide slope from below to prevent false glide slopes appearing on the instruments or the ILS receiver. But usually in real life, pilots won't even follow the false glide slopes because the angle of the false glide slope is very steep and it's very illogical to do a very steep approach. That is all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZUHAIR bin MAZLAN and I'm holding metric card DFORM 27948. So tonight I'm going to present about case study for international instrument landing system for our group. So the case begin with on 27 of July 1989, the Korean Air Flight 803 was a scheduled international passenger service from Seoul to Tripoli, South Korea to Tripoli, Libya, with intermediate stop in Bangkok, Thailand, and Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. So during approach to landing, the pilot Kim Ho-joo on the flight 803 saw that the airport was shrouded in dense fogs and visibility was poor when he approached. So after that, he lost contact with the control tower for around 50 minutes before the crash. So the weather at the time of the crash consists of heavy fog and visibility was between 100 and 800 feet. Aftermath the incident that crash, most report on the crash has shown that airport navigational equipment for an instrument landing system on the intended runway were apparently not working at the time of the event or at that day at the Tripoli International Airport. But that wasn't it at all. Apart from that, the crash was caused by the pilot, both of them, who didn't consider the navigation system outrage and attempt landing below minimum. So due to that, 75 of the 199 passengers and crew on board, plus 4 persons on the ground, were killed in the crash. So a Libyan court found the pilot and the co-pilot guilty of neglect. In December 1990, they were given prison sentence of 2 years and 18 months respectively. In the case of the co-pilot, the sentence was suspended. So apart from that, the cause of the crash also was determined to be crew error in attempting descent below decision height without the runway environment inside. So that's all from me. That's for my part. So I'm going to pass to the next presenter, which is Nishant, to continue with the conclusion part. So that's all.
Hi, my name is Nishant and I'm going to conclude with instrument landing system has been used for many years by the aviation industry. The ILS landing system aids in safe landing, providing reference to pilots and aircraft even in low visibility conditions. The ILS ensures accurate approach and landing during instrument descent. Providing vertical and horizontal information for the respective runway configurations to be landed. For this reason, it is widely used and preferred today by the aviation industry. The instrument landing system is necessary for all airports for safe landing of aircraft under any conditions like rain, fog, moisture, and etc. during nights too. So ILS is a mostly reliable instrument that is being used by the aviation industry. That's all from me. Thank you.